I was born in Brooklyn, Brighton Beach. We were in a one-bedroom. I was so tiny. It was amazing. My mother raised 3 children there. We were from the Jewish ghetto, with everybody, knew everybody. I actually wanted to be a stenographer. My sister was a stenographer, and she was 6 years older, and I looked up to her. I thought, oh my God, she's the greatest thing. I'm a stenographer. Yeah, I went back to school. I took stenography. It wasn't in my cards. Everything that came to me, except for my art, was a struggle. And the art seemed to be just what I had to do. And thank God I met Halston, because he understood that. And he took me under his wing. And he really launched my career. I got rewarded beyond anything I could have imagined. From Brighton Beach to Bergdorf Goodman. I was born an artist. My mother said I was always drawing. Whenever I could pick a crayon, a pencil, she said, you never stop drawing. I truly love doing it. I can't stop. Even when I'm tired, I can't stop. So I'm an artist, and I'm a fashion illustrator, I'm a designer. I love everything. I'll design jewelry and shoes and menswear, children's wear, everything. And I enjoy them. I can't even say what I like the best, because it all brings this form of satisfaction to me, to be creative. I don't like being in the limelight. That's how my ego can take a back seat. And I think that's probably why it worked out well for me when I worked for big designers, because I like the work. And I don't think I ever chose the work. The work chose me. So I'm very fortunate and blessed that I can do it all, and hope to continue to do it all. So I'm happy. I think I do have a talent for reading people. When I look at a person, I want to know what's going on in their head. I want to know who they are and watch them. I'm a people watcher. At Ralph Lauren, after the collections would be designed, I would go around the room and I would sketch the people in the room. I would just sit there and observe. I loved the interaction of the people. I loved the designs and how they put them together. That wasn't an area that I was in, but I loved capturing it. I think I can get something richer from just sketching you when I know you. Sometimes it's difficult. People will send me photographs and they want me to do a portrait. I can do it, but it doesn't have the richness when I see you and I meet you. So the same thing is true with models. When you're sketching from a model, you get a richness that you don't get from sketching from a photograph. I would think I have a fine arts quality to my fashion illustration. I think that's what sets me apart from the average fashion illustrator who's just focused on the clothes and not the model or the muse in them. I'm both. I started out with Halston. I was 20 years old. I was 8 months out of school. I hadn't gotten a job. And the reason for that was because my work fell between the cracks of not enough experience, but too much sophistication for the mid-market. So I went and I got a freelance job for Halston, sketching his hats. He was the milliner at Bergdorf Goodman at the time. And I sketched his hats for $1 a hat, 85 hats. And when I finished it, I thought I was going to pound the pavement again. But instead, he said, so what are you doing now? I said, I'm doing nothing. He says, no, you're going to get hired. I'm hiring you. And then he asked me, how much do you want? I was like, well, I don't know. I had no money. $85 was a lot for me. I said, $85 a week. He said, you got it. And he hired me. I have to bow to Ralph Lauren because his world is beautiful. And what he created was a movie set, not just a movie set, just a world of beautiful people, beautiful stories, beautiful fabric and richness and inspiration. And all I had to do was dream, and then he would have all the people make it. So it was just like a machine, and seeing it come to life for me was breathtaking. I loved it. With Halston, I had no experience with celebrities and movie stars. I mean, I met them all. He was like, no, you need to meet these people for your career. He introduced me to Salvador Dali, to Diana Vreeland. I mean, whoever, the who's who of fashion. Jacqueline Kennedy, I sketched her numerous times. I worked for Jacques Bellini, Liza Minnelli, Emmy Rossum, Julianne Moore, Julia Roberts did the color, and I helped design the dress for Gwyneth Paltrow. Singers, everybody, they all came up. Mia Farrow, she was #1. I mean, I wanted to be Mia Farrow. And I met her, and I actually had a conversation with her. And I was like, I can't believe I'm sitting here meeting my idol. This was like incredible. I really felt like, what am I doing here? You know, I'm just Audrey, you know, like I didn't expect it. I didn't reach for it. It wasn't an aspiration. It was just fate. It just happened.